Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Maria Raza from APA 7 Streams. Dear listeners, today this is the 7th lesson of History of Class 8. At the end of today's lesson, you will be able to comprehend the journey of British from colony to empire in South Asia. Secondly, perceive the gist of Macaulay's minute and Wood's speech on education. The topics and subtopics under discussion will be South Asia from colony to empire, British colony in India, Queen Victoria's proclamation of 1858, British Empire in India, Macaulay's minute on education, and lastly Wood's dispatch on education. Before formally starting today's lesson, let us run over the past, run over the previous lessons as a part of recapitulation. Within 6 lessons, we discussed about the exploration, how the European explorers entered in America, Africa, and Asia. We have also discussed the impacts of voyages of discoveries. Now today we are going to discuss that how this voyages of discoveries created the European colonies, and how some colony was even changed into empire in the South Asia, specifically in India. So this is the outset of today's lesson, South Asia from colony to empire. British colony in India. European exploration for spice trade in the Asia, especially in the Asia continent. We can also say that voyages of discovery in 15th century started by the entrance of Vasco da Gama, his laudable voyage to Asia. July 8, 1497 was the first expedition of Vasco da Gama in India, in the Asia specifically. Besides European explorers from France, Dutch means Netherlands, and Spain, also entered in Asia for the purpose of expansion of territories, capture of foreign market with the wealth-oriented mindset, and competitive supremacy. Competitive supremacy in a way that there was cutthroat competition between the European countries in terms of gaining the supremacy. Europeans' entry in India in the form of Dutch in 1605, in the form of British in 1612, and 1668 the French explorers entered the Asia, the subcontinent. Let us move out of Dutch, British, and French. Let us move the British discussion as a part of today's discussion. English East India Company EIC. In 1600, permission was granted to this company by Queen Elizabeth I to trade with the eastern countries for the sake of raw materials, spice, cotton, and saffron. 1608, there was landing of first trading ship of East India Company at Surat, Surat currently having the name of Gujarat on the world map. And that ship was stopped by Mughal Emperor. 1612, Sir Thomas Roy, the member of East India Company, accosted the Mughal Emperor Jahangir, and after negotiation there was permission by Mughal Emperor Jahangir. You can also put a glance on the map of Surat, located in the India. Now, after entrance in the Asia, especially in particularly in India, the East India Company. Let me elaborate this. Let me clarify. Not only East India Company, rather we have to use the term English East India Company or British East India Company. Otherwise, it will get mixed with the Portuguese East India Company, French East India Company, and Dutch East India Company. So to be more specific, let me say English East India Company, while entering into the India, established its 3 posts in the 3 prominent areas of India, For instance, in 1640 in Madras, the trading post was constructed in Bombay in 1664. In 1690, headed by Calcutta, there was establishment of the trading post of English East India Company. 1757, June 1757, there was Battle of Plassey between Nawab of Bengal, Sirajuddola, and Robert Clive, who was the member of British East India Company. British East India Company, in the form of Robert Clive, won this battle because of the conspiracy of Mir Jafar, Omichand, and Jagad Singh. 22nd October 1764. There was another Battle of Buxar, between Nawab of Awadh Sirajuddola, with having alliance with Mir Qasim and Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II, against English General Hector Munro as a part of British East India Company. And in the like manner, Hector Munro got victory. Furthermore, there was expansion of territories. As a case in point, in 1818, the English got empowerment in major part of Deccan and northern India. 1843, Sindh was annexed as a part of British Dominion. 1849, there was annexation of Punjab. In 1850, only two places like Hyderabad and Awadh were under the Indians' control or under the Muslims' control, since Mughal Empire was going on, was the regime of Mughal Empire. But in 1856, alas, Awadh was also annexed in the British Dominion by British. This was the point which instigated the Indians, both Muslims and Hindus, to go for the war. And in 1857, the war started with certain causes. Now, we cannot say that this annexation of Awadh was the only cause of war of independence. No, there were certain causes, political causes in the form of doctrine of slaves, economic causes in the form of increase in the settlement price of the land, increase in taxation, shutdown of the local industry, unemployment, etc. We can also say that religious cause, the propagation of Christianity and threat to the Islam, to the Muslims, and to the Hindus, as per their respective religions. We can also say that one of the immediate causes could be the military cause, decreased cartridge issue, decrease in the retirement age, plus the salary aspect. So, War of Independence started in January 1857. It ended in August 1858 with the announcement of Queen Victoria's proclamation, the announcement of Queen Victoria in 1858. Now, Queen Victoria's proclamation 1858. It is having another name, that is Government of India Act 1858. It means in 1858, Queen Victoria's of England of Britain made certain points as a form of rules that should be implemented in India. That point, like on 1st November 1858, this was announced, this proclamation, this act was announced, and this act was given the name of Magna Carta of Indian Liberty. Magna means great, Carta means charter, charter means certificate, the Great Charter of Indian Liberty. Liberty, freedom. How this proclamation, how this act could be proved as a case of freedom for the Indians. Although India was brought under direct control of crown system under Britain. The positive aspect, we can say that the rulers of the princely states were given the right to adopt descent. So there was end of the doctrine of slaves. Doctrine of slaves was introduced by Lord Dalhousie, in which if any Indian ruler was having no son, so after his death, nobody could be his heir other than the British. There was appointment of Viceroy. Appointment of Viceroy in a way that previously there was concept of Governor General. Now what is the difference between Governor General and Viceroy? Governor General is the one who governs Indian territory, Indian area, only that area which is under the control of English East India Company. Whereas Viceroy is the one governing a country, not only a specific area. Rather, a country is the representative of the king or queen of Britain. So this is the difference. The power of Viceroy is much enormous than the Governor General. Now, this was the start of the British Raj. We can say British rule, Crown rule, or direct rule in India. British colony to empire in India. English East India Company, let us revise a little bit. English East India Company entered in India in 1612. It continued its services till 1757 as a trading unit. Now from 1757, Battle of Plassey, till 1857, there was company's rule in India. A company entered in India as trading unit. The journey was going on and it was transformed into a political and military power. Finally, the same power ruled India is under the title of British or Crown rule from 1858 till 1947. Now the second last topic regarding education, Lord Macaulay's Minute on Education. 1835, Thomas Babington Macaulay, he passed English Education Act. And because he envisaged that a single shelf of, he was of the opinion that a single shelf of a good European library was worth the whole native literature of India and Arabia. He contemplated creating a class of persons, Indians in blood and color, no matter, but English in taste, in opinions, in morals, and in intellect. So in order to change Indians' taste, opinion, morals, and intellect, Lord Macaulay thought that education is his best weapon. Therefore, he replaced the local languages, the regional languages of India with English. And he was known as the father of English in India. Wood's Dispatch on Education, 1854. 1854, Sir Charles Wood. He sent his report to the contemporary Governor General of that time in 1854. Lord Dalhousie was the Governor General. So Charles Wood sent his report about education to Lord Dalhousie to bring some reformation in education. This sending of report is termed as dispatch. Dispatch means to send a report. What were the points mentioned regarding education in that report? That vernacular languages, vernacular means the regional languages, the mother tongue languages, should be adopted in primary school. Secondly, Anglo-vernacular. Anglo means English. Anglo-vernacular language should be applied in high school, whereas English should be the medium of education in colleges. Furthermore, there ought to be establishment of London-based university in big cities of India like Madras, Bombay, and Calcutta. And finally, what were the measures? What were the steps taken after 1854, after Wood's dispatch on education? 1857, there was establishment of university at Madras, Calcutta, and Bombay. Besides, 1882, there was the establishment of University of Punjab. 1887, the University of Allahabad was set up. Moreover, there was promotion of English education. How? because there was the establishment, the setup of education departments in different provinces in multifarious areas of India. Now it's time to write down the assignments. Is a part of research work, is a part of reading of the book. Number one, search on internet about impacts of War of Independence 1857 on Muslims of India. As I said, certain factors were there that gave birth to War of Independence: political, religious, military, and economic. So search through on the internet to have profound knowledge regarding this topic. Secondly, locate the routes taken by Europeans in 1500 Common Era to reach India. This is present in your book. Next, write down new vocabulary from pages 62 to 66. Go with the profound reading, with the thorough reading from pages 62 to 66. Whatever you find as a new vocabs, write down it in record. Lastly, attempt exercise questions relevant to today's lesson. Whatever the questions regarding today's lesson present in the exercise at the end of your chapter, just go with the completion of that. Wish you best of luck. Thank you.